Welcome to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank y'all so much for stopping by again today. Stop calling it a long distance relationship. It's insanity. Let's have that discussion today. I do want to mention a couple of things before I get started. If you plan on coming to the Philippines right now, the weather's heating up. Mein Buntag, good morning. I posted something on my community page yesterday about the temperature, 41 degrees Celsius heat index. It was so hot that some children were let out of school on the island. So be prepared for that when you get over here. Drink plenty of water. Bring light clothes, in color and in weight. Jeans and all that stuff, man, it's not gonna work right now here in the Philippines. El Nino is on its job right now. I just want to give you a little heads up, because yeah, it's hot, but right now it's early morning, so it's not so bad. It's a good time to get out, because there's a way around that heat. You can go to the mall, suck up some of that free aircon, do some people watching, window shopping, or hell, buy you some things that you need. Or you can come out early in the morning or late in the evening when the sun is going down. But one thing about the Philippines, as you can see, all this greenery, all this natural beauty, wherever you are, unless you're smack dab in the middle of the city, there's going to be some type of shade. There's going to be some type of relief from that heat. I always come here. Soccer's real big here in the Philippines. Mein Buntag! So let's talk about this. Stop calling it a long distance relationship. It's insanity, really. And you're probably saying, Calvin, why don't you leave those people alone? Let them have their fun. Well, it's the Philippines, and this is one of the subjects that people love to talk about. This is actual real life stuff that we go through. And I want to give a shout out and congratulations to my buddy Q Dub and his fiance. Their K1 was approved, K1 visa. She'll be flying out soon to the United States to rejoin him. And I got to thinking, he must be happy. They both must be happy, because they haven't seen each other for a year. And it's just not normal. It has a lot of, you can go look it up. It's not just me. Go look it up if you don't think that long distance relationships affect you mentally. Psychologically, yeah, they got a lot of bad effects on couples. But when you see them on YouTube, it's so romantic. Especially the videos where the woman's waiting in the airport and here comes the man and she runs into his arms in slow motion. It's all good. Those videos actually break the internet. They do. They break the internet. But no one does any follow-up on that. No one does any follow-up on those stories. And I saw a story recently on my Facebook feed, and it just broke my heart. It was a young Filipina. I guess she probably anywhere between 22 and 28. It's hard to tell. But she's crying her eyes out. She's at the airport. The boyfriend has just went into the international part of the airport, and he's going back home. And she got so much sympathy, and there was so many comments from other Filipino women. And a lot of them was like, I understand what you're going through. I'll wait till I get home before I break down. There's nothing romantic about that. You're grown. I can't tell you what to do. But this is my channel, and I just want to talk about this today. Everybody knows how I feel about it. It's just, I mean, I wouldn't do it until I was better able to get a hang of the situation. What do you mean by that? Well, hell, I don't even remember seeing this here. I can't remember seeing this bridge here. It's crazy. I'm in Center Mall. They're probably going to put water in there, or else there was water in here. But everybody knows how I feel. It's torture. It's unfair to both parties. You basically put your life on hold. And you really, there's no guarantee anyway. It's a lot of that you're sacrificing without a guarantee. I mean, there's no guarantee in a regular relationship, but hell. And do you really get to know the person? I would say, until I'm ready to get a better hold on the situation, I would rather just date somebody near me, because I'm a human being. I love affection. As a man, I'm a hunter. I love sexual activity, intimacy, and you just don't get that in a long distance relationship. That woman, it just broke my heart, you know. But I knew long time ago, I knew when I first started coming over here not to do it, because I never, I never waited longer than 2 months between my trips to the Philippines. Only when I brought my wife over on the K1, I really didn't have a choice. But by that time, hell, we had already been together 4 years. And you're talking about misery. You know, when you're longing for somebody, man, you can feel it in your bones, ladies and gentlemen. I just don't understand why you would want to put yourself through that. It's insanity. So, you know, Q-Dub and his fiance, they're about to get reunited, but they haven't seen each other for a year. However long they've been together, they've only seen each other, been together twice. I'm not picking on you, Q-Dub. You know how I respect you, man. I'm just saying that I tip my hat to you, man, because do you really know what you're getting into, man? These long distance relationships, it's not like you live in Chicago and she lives in Cleveland. I say this all the time, but it's true, guys. You live on a whole different continent from this lady. You come from a whole, I mean, that's just the first thing. That's enough right there to stop you in your tracks. But we already talked about the differences. She's from a whole different culture, a whole different generation. But now you want to put 8,000 miles distance in that equation too. It's crazy, man. It's insanity. Don't do it. Don't do it, guys. Okay? Because you don't know what you're getting anyway. You don't know what her intentions is, and ladies, you don't know what his intentions is. I'm not preaching, I'm just having a conversation so you can think about that. There's people right now suffering. And then they wait all that time, the woman gets there and it's like, oh man, after you know you done got rid of all your frustration, it's like it wasn't even worth it. And just because your situation was successful doesn't mean that it was a sane thing to do. And then for the guys who are coming back and forth like I used to do, if I just had the money I was spending on those plane tickets and on those hotel rooms, man, I'd be set over here. But hindsight's always 20/20. That's why I try to share my experience with people. If you want to come over here on vacation, doesn't mean you got to get married, doesn't mean you got to get emotionally entangled with somebody, because it's going to cost you. All the expense, all the time, and all the effort is on the man. You're the one that's got to get on this damn plane and fly 20 hours one way and then 20 hours back. You paying for every damn thing. All she got to do is just live her life like she normally does. But not you. You're the one who's got to turn flips, run around in circles, jump through hoops. We don't even think about that stuff. That's some expensive pussy, okay? So anybody keeps on talking about, oh, it's not pay for play and I'm not playing for anything. The minute you buy a plane ticket to come over here, you've paid for it. So yeah, let's have that discussion. Stop calling it a long distance relationship. It's insanity. But if you want to do it, go ahead. You grown. What do I know? There's people watching, oh, it worked for me. Yeah, but if you are honest, you know good and damn well, it was miserable. And you say, oh, it was worth the wait. Was it? You can't get that time back. It's the reason why Filipinos like dealing with older men who are already retired. Because they don't like long distance relationships either. Ask that woman you dealing with. And then y'all go to sleep watching each other on cam. That's not romantic, man. That's crazy. That's really crazy. But you know, we can twist it all we want. So shout out to all the people who made it through that. I know for a fact that it changed my relationship when I had to wait that 22 months between bringing my wife and son over here from here to the United States. Something changed. That bond was broken. I don't just be making stuff up when I get on here and talk about different things. I'm talking about real life stuff that a lot of you are going to go through or going through. Something changed, and I don't think we were ever able to get it back. But who am I, man? You know, well, they say YOLO, you only live once, but stop calling it a long distance relationship. Call it what it is. It's insanity. It's going to cost you so much pain, so much heartache. I wish I was able to download that video of the young lady. It would change a lot of you guys' minds. She's psychologically damaged for the rest of her life. And so many other Filipinos, because they were on there agreeing with her. Sis, I know what you're going through. Sis, I understand your pain. Because we act like it's normal. It's not normal. There's nothing normal about that. People get mad at me because I talk about real life stuff. Well, see, fairy tales sell over here in the Philippines. Let me remind you again. Real life doesn't. People don't want to hear about the real life. They come over here for a fantasy. And they always accusing me of raining on their parade. No, I'm telling you to bring an umbrella to the parade. Because it's going to rain. So thank y'all so much for stopping by. Don't get mad at me for telling you the truth. Embrace the truth. Let it help you. But long distance relationships are cruel. They're unfair. They're one-sided. And it's torture. So if you're in America, it's getting late. It's already late. I'm going to upload this, you know. Hey, Van Butchak. Now that's a hard job, what they're doing. But people always say, oh, they're lazy and this and that, right? Okay, let me see you come over here and cut down the sugar cane. Snakes and all kinds of stuff in there. And then probably for Van Butchak, little to nothing compensation. But I hope you're able to help somebody before you got in that bed. That's very important. Put some insurance on your life. Put some insurance on your happiness when you help people. You know, I did a video about universal law, and everybody was, oh, you mean God? No, I didn't say God. I said universal law. If the answer is always religion, then why even ask the question, guys? I'm not knocking your religion. I'm just telling you that whether you believe in God or not, and whether God is real or not, there's laws that govern this planet. I mean, how many times do I have to explain that to you? It's elementary, dear Watson. It's not just the law of gravity that I always talk about. It's other laws, so many. But that makes my point. It doesn't matter what you believe. Get on top of the highest building where you live and jump off and see if gravity cures whether you're a Christian, Muslim, whether you're a non-believer, Hindu, or whatever. You're going to come crashing to the damn ground 100% of the time. If you're in the Philippines, it's early. Not even 8 o'clock yet. So that would mean it would be 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Or has y'all's time changed back again? I'm going to help somebody again today. I will not break my streak. Because that's one thing I know for sure. If I don't know nothing else, when we help other people, we help ourselves. Take care, stay safe, stay out of trouble. I'll see y'all next time.